Hi, honey. Oh, you did? Nice. I am showing the guys the beach at sunset. So, for those of you who don't know, this is right outside our house in Tanzania, East Africa. And this that you see on the beach here, this is sea moss. This is one of the best, highest quality sea moss in the world. It's called Gracilaria corticata. And we collect it here from this beautiful, pristine, clean, white sand beach. Oh my gosh, can you see the ferry in the background? Look at that. Yes. Oh my gosh. It is so therapeutic to be here, to be able to just walk outside and put your feet in the water and just soak up this beautiful, rich, and warm African ocean. Say hi, Miss Lady. There's a sand ball. Wow. Woo-woo. Yeah, so I wanted to do this live because it's been a while since we've been out here. It's been a while since we've taken the time to just like soak up nature and show y'all what you're missing. So, for those of you who don't know, we refurbished that house up there on the hill and we call it the Exodus House. And we welcome people to Tanzania to learn about investing in Tanzania, learn about investing in Africa, learn about business development and seaweed trade. And so I'm getting closer and closer so y'all can see what this looks like. So, yeah, that is the gem. Okay, so we have a business, y'all, where we collect wild wani. You can't just collect it. You need to have a collector's license. You can't just export it. You need to have an export license. And you can't export it in bulk unless you have, you made a pom-pom? Yeah, and you can't export it in bulk unless you have a warehouse. And, you know, there's just a lot of things that goes into it. But the very beginning of it is here, right? We've done a lot of the basic work. But this is our office, y'all. Can you imagine coming to work? Coming to work like this? So to book your stay at the Exodus House, go ahead and email me, XodusAfrica1 at gmail.com. And if you're interested, oh, the tide's coming in. If you're interested in working with us and in consultancies on investing in Africa, go ahead and send me an email. I'll put the email here. Africa1@gmail.com. And yes, I am still hosting the workshop to get people repatriation ready. I am not sure. I'm not sure how often I'll be able to do them. So whenever I advertise them, it will be best to get on at that time because I do have a company to run and I do have my daughter and I do have responsibilities. So for those of you who want to do one-on-one or who are interested in repatriation, counseling, yeah. So I have been in Tanzania now 3 years. This year would make my 4th year being here. And it has its ups and downs, highs and lows, but has been a rewarding experience. So one of the rewards is for doing the work. My daughter is able to come home from school and take a walk on the beach. And I'm sure that has been helpful to her development and her growth as a young lady. And it has also helped me a lot. So, oh, that's a lobster. So, I am all about healing and wellness and mental well being. I have been through a lot, as this channel shows. And, but I'm not afraid of hard work. And I'm not afraid of working to dig myself out of any situation to make the best of it, right? So I just wanted to give you guys this little walk here because sometimes I'm not online because I'm busy. And I know many people are still interested in coming to Tanzania. It is worth it, y'all. It definitely is. It's Africa. Can you imagine? They hide this from us. They didn't tell us about white sand beaches, not just white sand sparkling beaches. I want to show you something. Look at this. This beach is sparkling. Okay? Can you see that? This is sparkling sand. I don't know if you can see it, but this sand sparkles. Okay? I hope you can see it, but it sparkles. It's like it has little grains of glitter in it. And you're standing in the shadow, Jojo. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. So this is what they're not telling you. They're telling you all the dirty things. Oh, Africa this, Africa that. They're hungry. The children have pot bellies. They're starving. They don't have this. They don't have that. Meanwhile, they are beautiful, beautiful places left for everyone to discover on this entire continent. 54 countries, y'all. Pick one. Pick one. That's all you have to do is pick one. The workshops that I host is really about getting your mind ready, getting your entire mental space ready, and getting the hard facts and the details because there's a lot of information and misinformation and false information out there from people who are not necessarily informed, prepared, or have the experience to deal with the jigamaboo that comes with Africa, you know? And so I'm really trying to, well, I have done, made it as effective as I possibly can, right? So I'm just walking here, back and forth on the beach, giving you all a shot to walk some scenery. And there's an island all the way over there. That's Mbudia Island, all the way over there. And we can see the ferry going back and forth. All the black stuff that you see on the beach, that is not garbage. That is the healthiest sea moss you can possibly find. It's called Gracilaria cordicata. This is my daughter Jojo. She's been here since she's 4. How do you like Tanzania? Nice. She is now. She said, I love it. She's been here now. She's 8 now. So, as a single mom, knowing that my daughter is high spirited and high energy, I wanted to give her a better natural environment to grow up in. So see, I'm coming up on some of it now. There it is. Ooh, the tide took it. There you go. Yeah. So in that facility, that house, I built out an apartment that is that has private entrance, 2 bedrooms, 4 beds. Oh, is he catching fish? So there's a guy look like he's going into a hole. Don't worry, it's not a tunnel. He's actually going into one of these little rock pools that the small fish go into. But yeah, you want to walk up to there, Jojo? You want to walk up to the end? Yeah, let's just give him a walk. Yeah, so I've done a lot of work, both physically and mentally, and I want to share that with you, what it's like and how, you know. I know a lot of single mothers have followed me to the continent. Um, but like I said, it requires a lot of preparation, and you have to be a different kind of person psychologically to kind of make a hack of it or make a go of it. And more than anything, you have to know yourself, and you have to also look at your kids as your purpose. Because if you're thinking you're coming here for the party is not here.
When the tide comes, it might take away our shoes.
Oh no, it won't. We'll be back up by the time. It's like 5 minutes. Come on. Yeah, you have to know yourself, and you have to be about your kid 100%. Okay, you want to move the shoes? Go move the shoes. Yeah, you have to be about your kid. Wait right here. Okay. Yeah, you have to be about your kid 100%. To really make a significant goal at repatriating or moving to a foreign country with your child. Okay, it has to be a decision primarily about the child. And you have to be selfless, and you have to make some serious sacrifices when you make decisions like that. The next thing is repatriating as a single parent, or moving wherever you want to go as a single parent. you know um, you have to really think about the decisions you make, uh, about not just to say, okay, I'm here now. Um, Now what? Right? You have to be an active and involved parent to see your child through that process, because it's not only you who moves to Africa, that child, or move to wherever, but that child is also moving with you. And they don't get to make any decisions. They don't get to figure out anything on their own. So you have to make the child a part of the team, okay? Because you're basically taking that person and shaping and changing their whole entire world. So for you to say, okay, I'm going to repatriate with my kid, you have to be prepared to take on the psychological impact of what it is going to do to your child, right? Third culture children are completely different from other children. They're going to be inserted into a new culture with new language, new ways of life, new kinds of foods, new kinds of things. And you have to be prepared to navigate your kid through that. If you are still going through your own navigation and not yet matured spiritually, psychologically, and emotionally to handle yourself, you are going to be challenged when it comes to navigating and managing the emotions of another person. Yes, Cookie?
Remember the sparkly sandals all the way over there?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm wondering if I can take the phone and show them.
I'm not going up there. Yep.
Careful for that.
Yeah, no, it's not good because I don't have on any shoes.
I shall move.
Hold on. I wonder if they could see it like this. like if they see it like that. So yeah, you're navigating a whole other human being through the process. And it also goes for repatriating with spouses, right? And I think that's one of the things, like when you're traveling, migrating, or moving with a spouse, your decisions are two. And so it's very difficult to be decisive and make good, strong decisions about what you should do and should not do if you and your spouse are not seeing eye to eye. Okay? So you might be keen on going to Africa. Your spouse might say, yeah, let's go. But your spouse might not have the emotional and psychological ability to navigate and withstand some of the challenges. And so when you are, oh no, they won't see it like that, Jojo. Jojo, come. Yeah. And so you have to be mature to navigate your spouse through some of the things that y'all gonna go through. And if you don't have that emotional maturity, come, let's go back. If you don't have the emotional maturity to navigate, okay, so the sparkly sand won't show because the sun is not hitting there now. It hits in the morning. Yeah. So, like I said, this is not the easiest thing in the universe to do. And you have to be, and I keep saying you have to be a different person, meaning the kind of person who you have to be to live in the West, to live in Europe, you have to be one kind of animal. Okay, you live in a concrete jungle, you have to survive all the time, you have to fight for your life, everything you have to fight, you have to struggle, and everyone is always trying to take advantage of you at every step of the way. And so you're trained to live very tensely, you're trained to live very defensively, you're trained to live in a way where you don't necessarily see another person as another human being, but as another obstacle. Okay? What is that? Oh, it's a baby lobster. Oh, he died. Maybe exposure to the sun. Yeah, it's a baby lobster. You don't see the baby lobster?
So we eat it?
No. There's a baby lobster. Do you see it? Yeah. Let's throw him back in the water. Maybe he's still alive. God bless him. Nope. Nope. The tide done took him. Yeah. So when I keep saying you have to be a different person, I'm talking about who you have to be emotionally and psychologically. Because who you have to be out in the West, when you get off that plane, your brain is still in West mode. You are still in this attitude of defensiveness and shoot first, ask questions later, and this attitude of hardness, and it doesn't really necessarily work in the new environment. You still need your intuition, you still need your animal instincts, but that autopilot of defense mode, it doesn't serve you when you come up on the continent. Okay, you're gonna have to learn to lower that a little bit and start dealing with people on a human to human, case by case level. And the sad part about it is a lot of people who are leaving the West have lost touch with their humanity. A lot of people living in the West have lost touch with their humanity. And we're only getting further and further and further away from it, y'all. We're only getting further away from it. So if you're just joining the chat, you want to know what this stuff is on the beach. I was saying this is one of the most nutrient dense species of sea moss in the world. It's known to cure cancer. It's proven against HeLa cell lines scientifically, proven against adenocarcinoma cells, proven against JORCUT1, MOLT4, leukemia. It is a very well tested CMOS, but out here in Tanzania, ain't nobody know nothing about it. People don't really use it. They do a lot on the other side of the Indian Ocean in India, but it's not really like a normal thing here. CMOS in general in Tanzania is exported. So, um, you know, being the East Africa Seaweed Company, we're just like getting, you want to go? Okay, go. What's there? I'm coming. Yeah, so being the East Africa Seaweed Company, we have a challenge, yo. Our challenge is trying to get people aware and understand. But the good thing is the market, the Tanzanian market, is receptive. And so we opened a restaurant called Wani Mama. We do Jamaican food and as well as sea moss drinks and poke bowls. Oh wow! You want me to show them this? Your person in the sand? Oh, she's even got feet. So it's one big head with some feet. Oh, she's even got hands. Oh, she's cool.
And one earring and no earring here.
Cause oh, okay. And your hairstyle is in too. So hold on a minute. So even down to your hairstyle you copied? Okay. All right. Very nice, Jojo. Uh-uh. Yeah. So anywho, um, the name of the company is the East Africa Seaweed Company, and we do a lot of work. So we don't just do the wild species. We also do we also work with the farmers in the southern coastal districts on mainland Tanzania to see them fair trade. So there is a lot to go through. This year, we're entering into the Amazon store that goes with a lot of logistics. We're looking to create a co-packing facility because we were so challenged in setting up the industry. So we're looking also to set up a co-packing where we're able to process and package for other seaweed farmers and processors in the space, because it is very, very difficult to do business here. And if we are able to crack that, that section, Jojo, be careful. If we're able to crack that section, we have an opportunity in the marketplace that others do not. So I am still looking for investors. We do have an opportunity for investors, not necessarily. My kid is out here picking up seaweed on the beach. Okay, darling, just put it on the rocks over there. Yeah. Um, Back in November, we were visited by the World Bank. And we have a grant opportunity coming forward. However, we are still in early stages. So as you all know, these things take time, but already having a business in operation, there is a lot of overhead costs. And one of the things that I learned in Tanzania is there is an opportunity cost to everything. And the bigger the opportunity, the higher the cost. So if you see an opportunity to make $10 million, you have to be prepared with at least $1 million to reach that $10 million. And that's in business in general, okay? But we somehow seem to think that because it's Africa, that $1 million is just, that's enough. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's the same. It's cheaper. It's much cheaper than what the same cost would be stateside, right? But look at this, lushly beautiful. So anyway, yeah, so our property is there, right on the beach. Our product is here, right on the beach. We have space in there for people who are looking to book, for people who are looking to get entrepreneur training, who want to come to Africa and get some one-on-one. We have opportunities for investors. We have opportunities for people who are looking to grow and expand their business. We have consultancies. We also have consultancies for business people who are looking to relocate to Africa. I do have a relocation workshop I've been running for the last 2 Sundays since the start of the year. I am not sure if I'll be able to have the opportunity to do it this Sunday. However, if you are interested in that, send me an email and I'll set up a new one so that we can run that on Sunday, my schedule permitting, right? So just giving you a shot, right? They're not telling us about no white sand beaches. They're telling us all that's wrong and not telling us anything that is right. Okay? So for peace of mind, mental health, and well-being, I chose Africa. I could have chosen Sicily. I could have chosen Spain. I could have chosen New Zealand. I could have chosen Ireland. I could have chosen many other places with my multifaceted skill set and hard won experience. And I chose Africa because I always wanted to be in Africa. And, that is my drive. Come hell or high water, I am in Africa, right? I am in Africa, specifically in Tanzania. Whenever I'm challenged, I remind myself that I didn't do this of my own. God guided me here. And, God has his way of making everything work out properly, right? So yeah, I am here. I'm here for the good, here for the long haul, here for a good long time. And I want to be an example of what people can accomplish when they choose Africa and work it properly to their advantage. Okay, so go ahead, send me an email. I hope y'all like the view. If you want to make a booking, or if you want to book me for consultancy. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.